Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier fight for a third time on Saturday night. McGregor's maybe trying to play some mental games with Poirier by leaving the following voice message for him.
Dustin, P-head, I'm coming for you, P-head. Silly hillbilly.
Going into fight one, saying things like silly hillbilly and P-head had an impact on Dustin's emotional state, but nowadays it no longer matters to Poirier. He's been able to block out all the things that don't matter to him and just focus on the task at hand, which is training and fighting. At this point, the mental game probably won't be a big deciding factor. It'll pretty much be all skill and how Conor adjusts his style to nullify the calf kicks of Poirier. Expect a more karate-style stance from Conor, where he's loose and bouncing around and not heavy on his lead leg. Also expect Conor to try and give Dustin some of his own medicine by hitting him with some calf kicks. Conor's the type of personality that wants to beat others at their own game, like how he wanted to kick Cowboy Cerrone in the head because that's what Cowboy wanted to do to him. And he landed a decent head kick on Cowboy in that fight, and that started an avalanche which led to the TKO finish. Conor does have some decent kicks too. He showed that against Nate Diaz, but Nate has never been a guy who's shown any interest in checking any kicks, regardless of how beat up his legs are. But Conor throwing kicks could be a good strategy because Gaethje and Miller had success with them against Dustin. But ultimately, Conor's game is probably going to be similar to all his fights. Land that big left hand and get the KO, or land it and hurt a guy so bad that he can move in and get the TKO finish. Only difference this time is now Conor has to worry about more things. He has to worry about the takedown, he has to worry about the calf kicks, he has to worry about that good counter right that Poirier has. And he has to worry about getting this fight over with like within a round and a half, because if he doesn't, historically Conor's power fades past that point. And then his biggest weapon has been neutralized, and that sets up the stage for Poirier to showcase his skills and his will. And that could be a problem, because if it becomes a battle of wills and Conor's getting tired, that could be really bad news for him. Because once Poirier smells blood, he goes in for the kill and has that gas tank that can keep him hammering strikes until he gets the stoppage. Regardless of who wins, it should be another entertaining scrap. Neither guy is hardly ever even in a boring round, never mind a boring fight. So thanks for watching MMA Digest. Like and subscribe to keep up with all things MMA.